Okay, hi everyone. So in this session, we want to talk a bit more about staff commitments, as well as creating a schedule to ensure that teaching assistants are present at each of the contact sessions. So again, just to reiterate, we really need the TAs and the system administrators to be actively involved in the course for it to be a success. And you guys on the ground in the classrooms are actually what makes the course a success, and we need you to be actively involved in every single module that we run. So so we need you we need you to be committed to the course in order for it to be a success. We need to make sure that you are active and that for every contact session there are TAs available in the classrooms for participants to benefit the most from the course. So you guys need to just also realize that you are the link between the trainers and the classroom. So it's very difficult for the trainers to gauge how their material is being received in the classroom, how the participants are coping with the material. So you guys need to be that link and let us know and also communicate with us if there are any problems. So we know that there are several classrooms that have multiple TAs. So for those classrooms, we want to make sure that you ensure that there's an adequate number of TAs at each of the contact sessions. And I'll come back to this a bit later. We will create a schedule for each of the contact sessions. We also ask TAs that they should familiarize themselves with the content for that particular session that they will attend. And by familiarize, we ask you to review the lecture material as well as, more importantly, the practical component of the practical sessions to make sure that you understand what's going on so you're able to answer any questions that your participants might have. We understand that not all TAs are trained across the same topics. So if you are in a situation where someone asks you a question and you're unable to answer it, what we then ask you to do is to make a note of that question. If you're in the live contact session, type that question into the Adobe Connect. There's a text square box where we'll be taking questions. Type that question in, and or post it to the question and discussion forum under the relevant topic. So in this way, either the trainer will answer the question in the live session, or the trainer or the TA or somebody else will answer the question in the question and discussions forum. In some instances, what we also want people to do, and again, here you can assist each other, or we can ask participants to assist you with this, is that if questions are asked live, we do ask you to try and also ask that question in the question and discussion forum so that we can have the answer documented as well. And then where possible, if you know that particular TAs know about a particular topic or are familiar with a particular topic, we ask you that you should schedule those TAs for that particular session, obviously because it's more comfortable for them and they'll be able to answer any questions that might arise. So what we actually want you to try and do now is, if you are in a group of TAs where there's more than 3 or 4 of you guys, we want you to try and plan out your schedule for the full duration of the course. Okay, and these are just some guidelines that we have. For each contact session, we depending on the classroom size, but we suggest that you have at least 1 TA for every 10 participants. Okay, so classroom of 20, you have 2. You're more than welcome to have more. The more there are, the more easy it is for people to ask questions. The less time consuming it is. Okay. And what we have done, we've provided a Google spreadsheet template, again, from where you found it before, for creating this classroom schedule. Okay. And what we want each classroom now to, once you finish with this video, is to fill out the Google spreadsheet and basically try and put in your TAs, which TAs will be attending which session. We understand you might not be able to fill that in now. People might not know their full availability, but try and fill that in as quickly as soon as possible, if not now. And what we're asking is that for every classroom there's a head TA and there's a system administrator. So we ask that even if you're not physically at the classroom, that the head TA and the system administrator be contactable at least by email. So at least be checking your emails during the contact sessions. So if there are any issues, the people in the classroom as well as the IBT core team will be able to contact you. Okay, so this is just an example of the template for the staff schedule. So basically this is session 1, introduction week. We expect all the TAs to be there, all TAs. But say, for example, now we're starting with module 1, database and resources. Session 1, you'll have your TAs that'll be on duty for that particular session. Okay, so this is again an example from last year, but we'll create these for you as well and have them available. They are available for you to fill in now. Okay, so you can try and fill in your schedule for your TAs now before you go on to the next video if you're able to do that.